big stage at the World Championship, averaging 104 in a 4-0 demolition job from the demolition man of Simon Whitlock, and that came hot on the heels of a victory in the Players' Championship finals where Darren Webster produced his best ever run at a big TV tournament, making it all the way to the semi-final, 6-0 up on MVG in that semi-final, but MVG reeled it in. Since then, Whitlock has beaten him once on tour.
To throw first. Game on.
But it's the significantly shorter man who has the advantage of throwing first in this one.
Yeah, so already plenty of heat under this one, as if any more were needed. We've had some fantastic matches and some intriguing twists and turns on the big stage this afternoon already. And Simon Whitlock, well, he couldn't start any better. A maximum with his first 3 darts.
Well, when you look at the head-to-head stats, it's not just the win at the World Championship and the win at the Players' Championship finals that Darren Webster has registered against Simon Whitlock. He's won 4 of their 6 meetings. So, in actual fact, when you look at players that Whitlock has played at least 5 times,
96.
Nobody has a better win percentage against him other than Michael van Gerwen, Phil the Power Taylor and Daryl Gurney. And the only 3 who've won a higher proportion of matches against Whitlock from a minimum of 5 meetings. So Darren Webster will feel confident going into this, and he's left to finish after 9 darts. But he may have to take out a massive finish just to hold his throw.
170.
It'd be the biggest of the weekend. It'd be the biggest of any weekend, but it's not going to go.
58. Simon, you require 85.
So for an 11-dart break of throw, the wizard, Simon Whitlock, former winner on the European Tour, former European champion, of course. 66 remain, 16 for ball. Bullseye!
60. Darren, you require 112.
Oh, can't do it now.
69.
It's a big number with his last dart as well.
25.
Well, not an ideal start for the demolition man, the man from Norwich. Just in the single 9, inside the double 8, and busts it on double 13.
Wow.
Darren, you require 43.
Both players fluffing their lines in this opening leg. Great marker for Webster to slide in, and there he does.
Darren Webster, second leg, Simon to throw first.
To take the first leg. Last night we saw Darren beat Peter Jake 6-3 in the first round, hitting a 180 in 5 consecutive legs. On his way to victory, and there is his first 180 of this match.
Yeah, 97 average from Darren Webster in the opening round. It was good stuff. This is good stuff, though, isn't it?
140.
Can Webster follow up the maximum? Follow it up with something. Oh, look, we even got the steady, slow zoom in. We went early, didn't we, on the cameras? We went early. We fancied it. A bit later this time. Disappointed again. They're toying with the cameraman. But Webster's going to give himself a real opportunity here.
95, so on your
95 scored, leaves him 86, 2-dart checkout. Whitlock looking at one of those massive trademark combination finishes on the bullseye. Gets the bullseye and one of the trebles, but unfortunately not hitting the treble with the first dart, completely negates it. Great dart. Fantastic stuff. Well, Darren Webster scraped through the opening leg. Nothing like that in the second leg. 11-darter. And maybe Whitlock's got a problem again with the little man from East Anglia. He can't get to Germany without the drama, Darren Webster. But once he's here, he's very handy.
Yeah, a break of throw.
100.
Could explain that. Darren Webster, whenever he comes to the European Tour in Germany, always finds ways of messing up his journey. Goes to the wrong airport, gets on a train going 200 miles in the wrong direction. Took 6 hours to get here from Frankfurt on Thursday. Just a small selection of Darren Webster's
100.
travels. Look, he's not going to be doing the holiday show at any time if he decides to pack in the darts and his various bits of labouring.
95.
The Judith Chalmers of the PDC Tour.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to work for Darren. That'll work for Simon, though. Second 180 for the Wizard.
And I think the pace of this game is suiting both players, both pretty well matched in terms of the pace.
Yeah, they don't hang around,
60.
and there's no gamesmanship or anything at all. They're not going to try and slow each other down or speed each other up. Treble 18 doesn't get the treble, but he'll stay there to try and leave double 16, which
53.
he's not managed to do. Now, Webster made a horrible mess of the 112 in leg one. Not going to be a mess here, though, is it? For 3-0. And there it is. Look at the celebration. Darren Webster. All right, he messed it up one time, but the second time, absolute perfection.
59.
And does Darren Webster continue to have that little sign over Simon Whitlock?
Oh, it's looking that way at the moment.
60.
Last two legs, 15 dart hold and 11 dart break. That means that Whitlock had to go out in 12 darts in both of those legs if he was going to win them. It's a big ask. One that
85.
Whitlock has not been up to in the last couple of legs. Still time for this to change. There's always going to be. Just, oh, that's falling. He's thrown it quickly.
177.
Stroll to the board. Quite confident it was going to stay there, Darren Webster. What a visit it was.
Yeah, great treble 19 for the 177. This is the last match of the afternoon. We're back 7 o'clock local time here in Germany with 8 more second round matches. And well, what a lineup we have for you. Michael van Gerwen, Peter Wright, Dave Chisnall, Jelle Klaasen, Mensur Suljovic, Benito van der Pas, all on stage this evening. Benito van der Pas against Paul Nicholson. Looking forward to that one.
60.
And the first match of the night sees 16-year-old German qualifier Nico Blum against Spain's Cristo Reyes.
Yeah, quite the menu, but the action's not quite done for this afternoon.
144.
This would be a killer. Not going to go. So Whitlock, having missed 3 darts at doubles so far in this game and yet to register a leg on the board,
20.
is going to get 3 more here. And there it is. Whitlock does manage to hold his throw in a, well, what was looking like a must-win leg for the Wizard.
Certainly, he now does have a leg on the board. Can he push on from there? Well, it's a great start to the 5th leg.
140.
Well, we've talked a lot about Whitlock returning to form over the last 6 months, winning 5 titles in that space of time.
140.
Darren Webster only has 1 PDC ranking title to his name. It's not even a ranking one anymore. They kind of took it off him, but
100.
he did win one. It's ranking at the time, albeit quite some time ago, his Open Oost-Nederland title.
60.
But yeah, he's enjoyed a great run over the last 12 months or so.
100.
And heading somewhere back to his best.
Ooh, now mistake there.
50.
Tidies it up a little bit, leaves 130. Whitlock looking at a bullseye finish, which he's not going to get an opportunity to take out. And Webster, 4 20s, leaves a shot at the ball. If he can hit 2 treble 20s, he'll get one at double 5. Needs a treble. For 4-1, Darren Webster.
105.
Fractions.
116.
Tops.
96.
Well,
Darren, you required
Simon
45.
couldn't believe it. He thought it was going in. But double 8 for 4-1.
17.
Oh, he's gone inside.
Simon, you
Well,
required
3-dart twist
20.
for a 4-1 lead for Darren Webster. And if Whitlock takes this out, it could prove to be a turning point in this game, because it is for a break of throw this. Double 5, can't afford to miss inside. Doesn't do so, finds the green bit. It is 3-2.
Six flag, Simon to throw first. Game on.
And right back in it now, the number 5 seed. Yes, those back-to-back Players' Championship wins in Barnsley that Simon Whitlock enjoyed last year. His first titles in over 2 years.
100.
And that sparked a good little run going into the start of 2017.
Yeah, well, Whitlock, those 5 titles he's claimed, he's not lost another final. If he makes it to the final, he's won it in that 6-month spell. A couple against Ronny Huybrechts, one against Cristo, one against Gary Anderson.
58.
He just gets on these rolls of form and he becomes very, very difficult to stop.
97.
And having already won on the European Tour, albeit quite a long while ago, the Dutch Darts Masters, has made a couple of finals on the Euro Tour and been beaten, both in Dusseldorf.
139.
Frustration for Whitlock there, missing the bullseye.
But Webster's going to put some pressure on that finish.
140. Someone you require 71.
For a 14 darter and a level game. Oh, can't do it, so now Darren Webster,
104.
He's taken out 112. Can he take out 104? He wants tops.
84.
Well, 1 dart missed in this leg, 3 darts missed in the last leg.
32.
Darren Webster will be looking at this scoreline if Whitlock makes it 3 apiece and thinking things could look very, very different. Whitlock trailed 3-0. But double 8 makes it 3 apiece. And double 8 is found, and Whitlock roars.
7 leg Darren to throw first. Game on.
We have a battle on here in the final game of the afternoon session at the Happybet German Darts Open.
60.
Rob Cross, a 6-2 winner against Michael Smith earlier on this afternoon. He awaits the winner. In the last 4 matches we've seen on stage, the seeded player has been beaten. Steve West, Kim Huybrechts, Michael Smith and Alan Norris all exiting the tournament. Simon Whitlock looking to stop
96.
that run. But to do so, he's going to have to overcome something of a bête noire in Darren Webster.
93.
A man who's won 2/3 of their previous meetings.
140.
Talked about Whitlock when he does get on a run, get on a roll, he's very difficult to stop. When he did beat Darren Webster at the start of the year in their most recent meeting, he went on to make the semi-finals of that Players' Championship event. He was only stopped by Alan Norris,
65.
and of course, Alan Norris isn't going to stop him this weekend.
No, Alan looking very out of sorts on the stage there this afternoon, beaten by the young Belgian Dimitri van den Berg.
A little bit frustrated here, Whitlock. He's had a few visits where the first dart has been below the treble bed and made it difficult to find
58.
his way through to the
140.
60. In the end, he's left 118. Webster may take this out. Oh, he's gone tops.
Oh.
80.
Well. I thought the lie looked quite inviting just to stay in the treble 20, but he went tops. He wasn't a million miles away from it. Whitlock will look at 118, and he is going to get a dart at double top. Can he hit the target that Webster's just missed?
98.
No, he can't. He had to look. He thought it was in.
60.
Key moments in the game. Double 10. Oh,
46.
that was a mile away, and you saw the frustration from Darren Webster.
Simon, you require 20.
Retrieving his darts from the board.
3-0 down, the Australian.
4-3
up.
Simon Whitlock.
With another break of throw.
A flag,
And Darren
Simon
Webster,
to throw first.
well, chewing his flights. That's the old Phil Taylor tell, that one. either a sign of stress or he's just got some fancy, I don't know, spearmint flavoured flight. A lot of technological advancements in darts right now.
Plenty of room to fill the treble 20 bed up, and fill it up he does. His fourth 180 of the match from Whitlock.
Whitlock still celebrating that one at the back of the stage. Look at this, fired up. Does that help him? Does it hinder him as he looks to follow it up? Well, it turns out it hindered him, maybe getting a little bit excited, the big Aussie.
78.
It's another intriguing game to round off the afternoon session as Darren Webster, it's his second 180 of the match.
Yeah, second 180 for Webster, and he just seemed to take a little extra time with those, a little extra focus, and it paid off. 133 for Whitlock, leaves 110. Webster. And he put some pressure on this. Back to the 20s. Finds the treble he wanted. Leaves 140. Now, will he get a go at it? Last time he hit the treble, then went tops. Will he get a go? And go the same route? Well, 103 left, so he can't do that in 2 darts. But he is going to leave himself very well placed for a 5-3 lead. Can Webster take it out this time? He might, you know. What's the route? Oh, well, he changed the route, but the result was the same. And he is hoping that Simon Whitlock misses to give him a chance. But this is for a 5th consecutive leg. And there it is, Simon Whitlock. He was on the ropes earlier on in this one, but he has put together a run of 5 straight legs. We've seen Whitlock involved in a number of high-profile games where these swings have happened. So when Andy Hamilton, I remember, I think that was a European Championship, won a number of legs in succession to nick it at the end. I remember Ted Hankey coming back from miles down against Whitlock at the Grand Slam, just absolutely bamboozled him, got in his head with all kinds of antics. Whitlock is susceptible to just either believing that he is unbeatable and going on these runs himself, or just having no way of stopping his opponent going on runs against him. And right now, from Simon Whitlock's perspective, the good one is happening.
Yeah, the momentum certainly with him, that's fair to say. 5 legs on the spin.
140.
With Darren Webster seemingly running away with it when he took out that 1-1-2 to go 3-0 up.
81.
Almost identical in the checkout stats. The averages are almost identical as well.
140.
Around about 94, 95. Webster is going to get to something makeable.
98.
Yeah, well, leaves him 116. Wouldn't be surprised if he looks at the 19s to try and leave his favourite double top. Whitlock at 140 would be a gift for him. It would leave him on double 18 for the match. Oh, 85. Doesn't stay straight. Hurts him a little, that. Well, he's going to get a dart at his favourite double top.
96.
But Webster,
Simon, you require
the shots 91. He was taking out earlier in the game have deserted him in the second half of it, and Simon Whitlock is looking at 91 for the match and 6 consecutive legs. Double 16 then. And there it is, the number 5 seed, 3-0 down, a wry smile for a man who has come up against him on a number of occasions lately and won some big games. At 3-0 up, Darren Webster looked like he was going to record another victory against Simon Whitlock, but the Wizard has roared back.